Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and this is going to be your reading for the new moon upcoming, which is going to be in Taurus. We're going to start by pulling some symbols first. Then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. And the moon shows up here. Moon actually is the cycles. They all have a different meaning. And we're going to go, the crescent moon can be an accomplishment in coffee cup symbols. But when it comes to this is actually, if there is any mystery surrounding you right now, the light is going to shine over them. We're going to talk about a little bit the new moon in Taurus vibes as well. I didn't really look up what's happening during this time, but new moons, we're going to go with purely intuition. And if you have any feelings about that, please comment down below. This is a collective reading. It is for you if you actually turn this on. So the new moon can symbolize a new beginning, okay? Something that you want to create, that you start taking steps towards it, you start planning, and the synchronicity starts to show up with that vibe. And we have Taurus, which is an earth sign, ground sign, also a little bit material sign. So it can be your material goals. If you set it right now before the new moon, it can start to actually pick up the pace, okay? The Taurus is also stability. So it can be a slow motion coming forth, but staying for the long-term vibe. That's why the moon showed up here, to tell you to prep yourself, because it's on the energy is going to be supporting you. It's on your side. By the way, if you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you joined me today. And if you have been here for a while but didn't subscribe, go ahead, give this one a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you never miss a video. It's also the free way to be here. We have fish, exactly. Some of you are going to be manifesting a lot of wealth, abundance and resources. Fish can indicate money. Fish can indicate opportunities. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Can symbolize there's plenty of options available to you. It can be a Pisces coming your way as well. But we have 3 fish. So it's overall a very good sign for some of you, okay? Let's see what else do we have here. Oh yeah, some of you are manifesting love, okay? And this is those swans they made for life. So this is something that is really for a lifetime, okay? It can be partnership. It doesn't have to be love. I like to interpret because we have a heart shape here, that something you will enjoy, something you will love will happen through this relationship. And the exchange can be there's an exchange, by the way. There's like an equal exchange. There's like a heart fulfilled, kind of like a 2 of cups vibe I see. So some of you are maybe finding that soulmate. Some of you are finding that beautiful friend that will be supporting you. It can be like a relationship never actually picked up, can be coming together and maybe building slowly. It can be also, I feel, if you have any detachment, maybe with your family member or a sibling, you always wanted to have like a relationship, a communication line, but maybe it never picked up. It can be also coming together and starting to form with a Taurus vibe. It's a new one. And I told you it's a slow one though. Slowly but surely it may be starting to build up here. We have maze here in the labyrinth. That's what I said. You need to take your time while you're building these things without jumping with both feet, because you might find yourself in a situation that can become a little complicated. And instead of maybe trying to, this time, if you are the savior in every relationship, this time around, you need to just, if you're here in the booth, you need to mind your own business and let everyone find you with their own terms, because that's when you're going to actually, your value is going to be appreciated, okay? But if you wave the flag and call them over, and they're going to think that that's their ability, that they have done this, accomplished this, so they might ignore your authority here. Either way, though, it is, if you're in the labyrinth and finding your pathway, it's instead of just trying to save someone, first you find a way out of there, okay? Let's dive into the coffee cup. I'm using here crystal quartz for clarity, so you can get the answers that you're looking for. I see there's a chunk of money showing up here, but it's like, we're going to look at like from the new moon, it's forward, maybe a couple of weeks later, you might receive something which is going to have abundance in it. There's a rooster right there. Rooster can symbolize someone who has a loud mouth. Okay, so, but they're sitting on top of the chunk of money too. So this can be someone, it can be your vibe as well, guys, but it can be someone who really has like an expressive, they're expressive of their feelings and desires, and that's how they get fed. Okay, there's a term that I heard when I was living in New York. Somebody actually told me that a closed mouth doesn't get fed, so you need to speak up. This doesn't mean be like a rooster and wake up everyone. If you want to, if you feel called to, that's your new moon. That's the beginning for you, okay? But if you don't feel like waking everyone up, you can just demand very calm, cool, collected way what is yours, what is meant for you, or you feel like, oh, that's what meant for me. You can speak it up because it seems like that's going to be connected to the resource coming to you. There are 3 thoughts coming here. This can be 3 pentacles, by the way. Maybe there are 3 people I see here in the labyrinth. The ones that got lost are going to actually find their way towards you. And this can be 3 people, 3 family members coming together. I felt some of you might be mending some relationships, or if you never had one, you might start to build some as well. Because I feel like and some of you are coming to realize that the relationships that couldn't ever form couldn't happen because of some outside influence. Now you're going to have clarity about what that is and what can be actually done this time around. That's why you're actually creating these 3 pentacles can be perfect partnership. For some of you, this might represent even like in a work environment partnership, okay? I see there's a letter V showing up, immediate victory, and I feel like it's even a short path to the top of a mountain for you. There's a ring forming here. A ring can symbolize commitment. It can be, okay, and I see here like a kind of like Ninja Turtle. I don't know if you know about the cartoons of 80s. It was pretty popular. And so Ninja Turtles here represents, again, turtle is a slow progress, but when it's a ninja turtle, it's a little faster than usual. So that's why I feel that you're climbing up to the top. There's an offer coming instead of maybe, and you can see like massive goggles right there, seeing things with a bigger perspective, bigger way, you know, like with a magnifying glass type of glasses, instead of just only seeing, pinpointing into one thing in a contract or in a situation and try to make something out of one single thing. That's why I feel like the commitment, the ring can be also coming as an offer from someone. We have a man lost, or maybe 2 women, they can offer too, the commitment coming forward. And with that, before taking it, because I see someone pondering, should I take this offer? Should I, it can be even like you need to commit yourself to something, guys, okay? Commit to a desire that you want to make it happen. It is going to take a while for you. It's not going to take too long, but I see that you're wearing these goggles. Maybe you need to wear those magnifying glasses in order to see the details of this. If this is a contract, maybe you need to read the fine print very carefully, because I told you it's tying it to something that is going to initially look like it is going to bring material satisfaction. But you need to make sure that if this is going to be something that will last that high energy. Another thing I see here, there's a man hugging a person from behind. I think like I see a letter A, can be even like a ram that they're hugging, like, or a little lamb that they're hugging. So this can be someone representing someone who is sacrificing something in order to get something with another value, a higher value. Lamb can symbolize sacrifice here. So the thing is, maybe this is something that you're demanding, and the sacrifice, the lamb doesn't have to be a human being or a lamb. It can be like their money, their time, their effort. That there is a person, masculine energy, coming forward, taking some action towards you. And if you feel any doubt, I cannot ask anything from this person, it seems like yes, you can, because they're ready to sacrifice something. They're ready to give it to you. Okay, so if you have any doubt, and I see there's a house forming here, this can be even peace in the house. It seems like you're going to be able to demand that. Even if you have doubts, it seems like the doubt is going to go away. Clearly, you can see the doubt is actually clearing out. The full moon, I feel like it's going to be followed by also, like the doubt is going to clear out. You're going to get definite answer from someone. If you demand something, that will be offered. And afterwards, you see the 3 people, again, they're forming here again. Yeah, like you are going to have, I feel maybe for some of you, family support or love support. Like fish can be also like finding yourself in your own element, the people that will be supporting of you. And I see there's a conversation even happening. Somebody's handing you over a light bulb here. This can be happening towards the end of the month. Light bulb, guys, okay, let's analyze it. Light bulb is a tool. If you don't plug it in to a light socket, it doesn't do anything, okay? So light bulb can be an idea, but if you don't take any action with it, if you don't do anything, it will be just a piece of glass and a bunch of wires and stuff, like a metal piece. It doesn't have, I don't think they make it with glass anymore. They don't even make it with glass anymore. So it is just it's just something that doesn't really have any function, basically. But you're taking it, and that can be also, you know, in some countries actually, like the socket has like 3 holes. In some there are 2, in some 3. And it seems like there are 3 holes that you can maybe plug it in, okay? I know we don't really plug the light bulbs into the socket, but maybe there's a tool you can use and do what is necessary, basically. Get the electricity going with the idea, okay? It means action. It means like not hesitating that this is going to work and taking, like maybe even, doesn't have to be specifically like taking action and going somewhere. It can be phone lines forming here, maybe connecting with the right people. Okay, asking them about the idea and asking them how to make it happen if there is a person who knows what to do about this, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that. There's a gateway opening. It seems like it's showing up when this rooster comes forward or the man with the lamb comes forward. Your desire has some time. I see there are 2 people here. The new moon might actually, because the Taurus new moon is going to be followed by Gemini. Gemini is all about Mercury, communication, and intellect, thinking, and also maybe even like doing something electronics related. Mercury also affects electronics and such. Another thing, I see a letter N here, like Neptune, can mean someone's first name or the last name. And we saw the A in the cup. There's a letter E here. I see like D and E, like Dennis. So might be someone that you need to contact with. And I feel like we're going towards Gemini, I said. If you're Gemini, it can be also something you should pay attention to, like, or communicate clearly. Another thing with the Mercury's energy, that's the magician vibes, guys. Okay, so this full moon is going to be, it's going to have like a double effect on it, because after the new moon, it's going to, after it passes, like I can see here, it's forming right there, the new moon. After it passes, it is going to go into the Gemini timeline, which is going to give you a chance to take action, create the alchemy, and make things happen, because magician is also in Mercury, it's like in Gemini. So that's why I felt their communication lines are opening, and there's an owl here. Intuitive guidance will be there as well. But overall, the first thing is, the important thing is communicating clearly with the universe and yourself what you want to start anew. And then when the opportunity presents itself, taking action, and instead of rushing it, like trying to get out of this labyrinth and with force, maybe you should follow the path like the Taurus does, one step at a time, and that will lead you maybe even faster where you want to go. Okay, sometimes we think if I take the shortcut, I'm going to end up in the right place faster. But maybe the long path is going to get you where you need to go faster, okay? Let's see what Tarot has to say during this time for you. Okay, I put it back in the deck. It wanted to come back again. This is Temperance, guys. It seems like you're going to have some negotiation with yourself, maybe. This is self-control and moderation, taking things slowly rather than rushing it, and also balance. You can see she's balancing a rainbow in between these both cups right there, and there's an angel right there also. But the thing is, she's not jumping into the water. You can see only her toes are in the water. This is about you testing before you do anything, you take any action or allow anyone into your space, testing the waters first very carefully. This can also indicate like making a sacrifice or a compromise, a successful compromise, so that you will benefit from. Okay, we have Lovers. I said so many times Gemini, and the Gemini said, I'm here. Yes, sir. So lovers can symbolize a communication line opening for you. This can be about relationships. This can be about soulmates, or it can be about making a choice about a situation, which is going to, first, when you get the balance going, the choice is going to be easy. If you have like something to choose or something to decide and you're having hard time to choose because you're not really seeing the clear answer, that's why I feel like Temperance speaks and says like, you know what, we need to calm down first. We need to maybe write down pros and cons, and then maybe advise with a couple people, then get to making the decision. Lovers can also symbolize healing. So this new moon, you might intend that you're going to take some action towards healing or getting better, like about like a health situation. It can be also indicative of that. What else do we have here? We have the Knight of Air want to show up, Ace of Wands, and we have the Judgment Day. Okay, so the healing is going to bring the Judgment Day here. Judgment Day is all about actually self-assessment and like understanding why a situation actually occurred, and afterwards there's a rebirth and making a new decision. I feel like here this is all major arcana, guys, by the way, and I saw the decision, Knight of Airs, Knight of Swords, and also the Ace of Wands. There's actually something that is going to bring a lot of passion into your life first, but it requires you to purge what's weighing you down, and the things are going to be going really good. I feel here with this new moon's energy, if you intend to make things good, they're going to actually turn out very good, and it will give you a chance to purge whatever weighing you down and maybe causing you to not being able to make a sharp decision. We have Four of Cups here. Four of Cups can be indicative two things. It says here confusion, not being able to focus on yourself, and because he's looking at this Three Cups in front of him, he drank the water, he's fulfilled about them, but also he's not really happy. He's like, oh, I want the fourth cup up here. Where is my fourth cup? And that's how I feel with the Four of Cups energy. It can bring boredom, it can build dissatisfaction if you're seeing that way, because it seems like, I told you, you're starting something new, but you want the results to show up tomorrow, okay, or maybe yesterday, which can really create tension. And when you feel extremely attached to something, I think there's this lady, her name is Carol Dore. I started listening to one of her stuff, like videos and interviews, and that's exactly she states there. If you're attached to something so tightly, you're giving the information to the universe like, I need this, I have to, like, this is actually, I'm missing this, I don't have it, I don't have internalized this thing. So I feel like Four Cups have that vibe here. I'm not too attached because I don't have it. I need it. I want it. That's the only thing that I can think about, but I'm not taking any action about it. That's another thing here. You need to decide on a transformation if that's the case. We have here with the Scorpio vibe, especially, you have all major. It's looking good, but this is the Tower moment. So the Tower here is strong. I feel like that maybe you don't need to really completely wreck something in order to get the results that you want, but you need to change the way you're thinking, and that's going to bring you're going to understand why certain things are delayed with this Tower moment. Maybe there's like a sudden interruption, sudden destruction can be also happening for some of you, but this will free you from a burden, and it's going to bring an understanding. What else do we have here? 10 of Wands. I feel like you're trying too hard to make some things happen. That's going to come to light as well, okay? It's like too much, doing too much. And the sun shines after the 10 of Wands. It seems like the things are going to work out. The things are going to work out, but the only thing you need to actually, says here, take under control is the way you do things and the way you feel about things, okay? When you change those things, the other results are going to come faster and in the best possible outcome. The sun is actually it says here, success, recognition, passion, okay? Let's pull your oracles now. What else we have? Wildflowers. When you allow yourself to imagine wildly, worlds of worlds are created. I love that for you because yes, everything created in the twice, with first within your imagination, then in the outwards. So if you're imagining, keep imagining all the things that you need to do, all the burdens on your back, guess what? That's what's going to be actually reflected into the reality, the 3D world. So make sure you're focusing on the outcome that you desire. Summer solstice, like the sun, spread your ray of light and ignite the light in others. I feel here this is also clear. The summer, sun coming. If you cannot help yourself, it's better to help someone. That will give you the boost. That will give you that hype. Maybe you are actually needing it this time. We have clouds scrying. Be still, for it's in the act of patience that guidance is met with clarity. The clouds scrying is, you can try this as well if you have time, if you have clouds in the sky, and maybe look at them and try to see the shapes or give a meaning to the shapes that you're seeing. And then what you can do is look up the spiritual meaning of those shapes. It says when you are calm, cool, collected, when you're still and in that patience, the guidance will be met with clarity. The answers will also be sharp, coming straight forward. And we have paper boats, stay afloat and don't tilt too much. A lesson awaits you. By the way, even though this card, I just read the booklet, the card says like lessons waiting you. Here the instructions actually says that it's going to be really good. This is actually about you receiving a lot of blessings, good fortune, and not only receiving but also sharing it with the others that you have access to. Let's pull one more card for you. This is going to be your final message, guys. And if you made it so far, please do comment down below and let me know. Is this resonated with you? Do you enjoy it? We have a mountain in front of you as a symbol. So know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Basically, take care of yourself first and then know that everything will be okay. Okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.